I told my in-laws that if they wanted to help us buy a house, it couldn't come with control over our lives. My partner Daniel and I had been married for just under a year when we started talking seriously about buying our first home. Nothing fancy, just a small two-bedroom place close to our jobs. We were saving slowly, budgeting carefully, and fully prepared for it to take a few years. Then Daniel's parents invited us over for dinner one Sunday and dropped a surprise on us between dessert and coffee. They said they wanted to help with a down payment, a big one, enough to shave years off our savings plan. I was stunned. Daniel's parents are comfortable, but they're also very opinionated, so my excitement came with a knot in my stomach. Still, we thanked them profusely. It felt like a huge weight lifting off our shoulders. For a few days, everything seemed fine. Then the comments started. His mom sent listings she liked, large suburban homes an hour from the city. His dad asked why we were even considering a townhouse, when real families need space. I told myself they were just excited. A week later, his mom asked if we'd thought about moving closer to them, since we'd have kids. Eventually. We hadn't even talked about kids yet. Then she asked whether Daniel would consider transferring to the branch office near their neighborhood. That's when I started to feel uneasy. The help was starting to sound less like generosity and more like leverage. Things escalated fast. One evening, they invited us over to talk logistics. Instead of paperwork, they had printed listings spread across the dining table. They'd highlighted neighborhoods they approved of and crossed out areas they didn't like. His mom said very casually that if they were contributing this much money, it made sense for the house to be a smart long-term investment, which apparently meant close enough for weekly dinners and future babysitting. Daniel tried to gently push back, saying we loved the area near our jobs and friends. His dad frowned and said, well, if we're putting this kind of money in, we should be on the same page. That sentence made everything crystal clear. This wasn't help. It was a way to steer our entire future. I spoke up, hands shaking but voice steady. I said we were incredibly grateful for the offer, but we needed to be clear about something before going any further. If the money came with expectations about where we lived, how often we visited, or what our life choices would be, then we couldn't accept it. The room went quiet. His mom looked genuinely offended. She said they were just trying to make sure we didn't make mistakes. I told her that learning to make our own decisions was part of building a life together. Daniel backed me up, which I'll always be grateful for. He said we wanted their support, not their supervision. If they wanted to give us money as a gift, amazing. If not, we'd keep saving on our own. His dad sighed and said we were being stubborn. His mom didn't speak for the rest of the night. For a few weeks, things were tense. Calls went unanswered. Family group chats went quiet. I wondered if we'd gone too far. Then one afternoon, his parents asked to meet again. This time, there were no listings on the table. His mom admitted she'd been scared of losing her place in Daniel's life and had tried to hold on too tightly. They offered a smaller amount, clearly stated as a no-strings-attached gift. We accepted that, and only that. We bought a modest townhouse exactly where we wanted. It wasn't perfect, but it was ours. And the best part was knowing that every decision inside those walls belonged to us.